Alright, what's up guys? Today I am going to be installing my brand new GPR Stabilizer onto my 2005 CBR F4I. Isn't she pretty? Yes, she is a beaut. So, first things first, we open up the package. Okay, and these are the instructions, so we'll just put those in there. Okay, and you know, maybe I should use these. Okay, maybe. All right, might be a good idea. All right, so next I'm gonna go grab the tools that I will need. So now I have all my tools here. So if you want to look, I've got a torque wrench, got a socket wrench. Socket I'll be using is 1 3/16. You could try to find whatever size socket will work. This was the only one I had, so it will do the trick. Also got some Loctite and some all-purpose white lithium grease, and we'll give these a try too. These are these nifty little cobalt things that are supposed to make doing projects that much easier. So to start off, we are going to go over here. We're going to take off this steering nut cap, and next we are going to remove the steering nut. Now this is usually really tight, but pre-prepping it, I had it loosened already. So we're going to go ahead and pull this steering nut off here. There we go. Now next, what we are going to do is prep this base plate. So we're going to take these set screws out here, and these are what you're going to be using the Loctite on. And these do not need to be torqued down. Take a little bit of Loctite here. That's actually quite a bit, but whatever. Alright. Now, put these in here and get these ready to set onto the bike. Alright, so there we go. So the set screws are put in, have Loctite on there. Now we're going to go ahead and put this on. So we're going to grab the steering nut that came with the GPR Stabilizer. You're not supposed to use the stock steering nut for the CBR 600 F4I anyways. Go ahead and tighten this up just a little bit. Now next what we're going to do is we're going to adjust these set screws to keep the base plate nice and even. Now it does make it a little easier to turn the steering wheel if you're using a similar Allen wrench like me. Okay, that looks pretty even. And for those who are wondering, I am filming with my helmet on because I have my GoPro strapped to it, and I feel it's going to be a pretty good angle. Alright, next we are going to torque the steering nut to the factory settings, and what do you know? Holy shit. So, just got back from the tool shop. For those of you who don't know, which I didn't, the actual stock steering nut is a different size than the steering nut that comes with the GPR. The stock one is smaller, so that was kind of a big pain in the ass. But so I just went to the tool shop and got a 32mm socket. So we will try this again. Now what we are going to want to do is torque down the new steering nut. My bike, when I bought it, did not come with an owner's manual, so everything I researched says I am supposed to do 76 pounds of torque. If I find out otherwise, I will readjust it. So here we go with 76 pounds. And that is definitely tight. Alright, do one more double check. Better safe than sorry. Alright. Next, we are going to remove the gas tank bolts. These are my awesome new little Cobalt. Thing actually kicks ass. Now the bolts are removed. Now we are going to prep the bolts for the post mount, which we will be installing next. So you could use anti-seize, or you can just use some all-purpose grease. So I'm just going to put a little bit on a paper towel and put it on the bolt. So I got a little more on one bolt than the other. Now we're going to install the post mount. It's very important that when you put this in, if you do have the CBR F4I, that the point here is facing forward. If you don't, if you have it this way, the stabilizer will not have contact with the post mount. So make sure that is pointing forward. And we're going to put these bolts in here. You don't want to tighten them all the way, just do them loose for right now, so we can make sure we got the right positions for everything. Now you are going to just want to take the stabilizer and match it up to everything. Make sure everything looks okay. And it is making contact with the post mount. Looks good. So now we can tighten the post mount bolts. Alright, looks good. Now we are going to install the actual stabilizer. So you are going to want to put the bolts and just finger tighten each one in. Alright, and we want to just make sure everything looks okay, everything looks straight, good to go. Now we are going to go ahead and officially tighten down the bolts for the stabilizer. Now with your bolts tightened down, stabilizer is good to go. You want to set it to the middle setting. Should be about 10. And move your steering wheel back and forth. Make sure everything's moving correctly, looking alright. Actually looks really smooth. Definitely feels different. But different in a good way. Yeah, it feels really secure. And there you have it. GPR stabilizer is installed on a 2005 CBR 600 F4I.